Good afternoon. I am Bello Jajere, presenting a paper, an analysis of English participial prepositions among English as second language learners in Nigerian colleges of nursing sciences. A paper presented at the first International Conference on Multidisciplinary Innovation 2025 in Indonesia. Introduction. Prepositions are one of the key grammatical connectors in English. While participial prepositions, these prepositions derived from participles such as concerning, considering, pending, etc. English as second language learners struggle with polysemy, that is, prepositions with multiple meanings, struggle with contextual variation, structural overlap with verbs and or adjectives. Examples such as considering the water we stayed indoors. Regarding your request, it was approved. The participial prepositions here are considering and regarding. Based on theoretical background, based on grammar theories of functional and structural linguistics, the theoretical background of some works of Swan 2016, Biba et al. 2007, Yanes Buza 2015. The research gap. There are many studies conducted on prepositions, which focus on general prepositions such as Ade Bileje 2014, Tahaine 2010. Many studies neglect participial prepositions in English as second language context. Nursing students require accurate English for academic and clinical communication. Therefore, this study fills the gap by exploring participial preposition in nursing English. The objectives of the study are to identify patterns in English as second language learners' use of English participial prepositions, to classify common errors made by learners, to determine the causes of these errors, to suggest pedagogical strategy for improvement. Coming to the methodology, the descriptive survey was used and 260 students were captured as participants from level 1 and 2. The instruments that were used in collecting the data were written test and composition task. The data were analyzed quantitatively as well as qualitatively. With regard to results, the results of level 1 indicates here in the table. Bearing has 24.6% concern the errors made by the students. Concerning has 14.0%, considering 7.0%, notwithstanding 21.1%, pending 20.2%, then regarding 13.2%. That is the result for students of level 1. With regard to errors, with regard to result of level 2, the errors are indicated here in table 2. Bearing has 17.8%, concerning 16.4%, considering 4.8%, notwithstanding 26.7%, pending 21.2%, and lastly regarding 13.0%. Coming to the comparative discussion, error trains are similar across the levels. And the most difficult participial prepositions for both the two levels are notwithstanding, pending, and bearing. While the least difficult participial preposition is considering. While the common causes that made the students to be making errors are mother tongue interference, overgeneralization, and limited contextual usage. Considering the teaching implications, there is need for contextualized and contrastive grammar instruction. In terms of discussion of this study, errors occur due to lack of exposure to formal English context. Nursing students use English mainly for exams, not generally for communication to some extent. Participial prepositions appear mainly in academic and administrative registers. Learners confuse meanings of overlapping items like concerning versus regarding. In conclusion, English as second language learners show significant difficulty with English participial prepositions. There are frequent errors with notwithstanding and pending. The story highlights urgent need for explicit and contextual teaching, and the receipt of proper mastery of participial prepositions. Based on the results, it is recommended that it is recommended that incorporate contextual grammar exercises in curriculum, provide explicit instruction on participial prepositions, use authentic text in hospital reports and memos, encourage feedback and error analysis sessions, promote language-rich environments in nursing colleges. That is the presentation. These are the references. Thank you so much for listening.